some trouble. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. Good morning. Hey, Walker, it's good to see you. Let's get it in, y'all. Let's do it. Ain't that crazy? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? Let's get it in, y'all. It's good to see y'all. The title of this foolery, okay, is Simone Biles' Mother is the True Victim. Okay? Now, don't let the title fool you. Don't let the title fool you. We about to go in. Don't let the title fool you, baby. We are about to go in. Okay? Sorry for the lateness. I had to run over to Instagram to let them know that I was going live over here. So, we about to get it in. Okay? We about to get it in. Now, check this out. Simone, congratulations to Simone Biles. Congratulations to her. Because a lot of people get up here and we talk about this young woman, but a lot of people don't say congratulations to her and all that she accomplished, even though all the trials and tribulations this young woman has been through. So, first and foremost, congratulations to her. Congratulations to the husband as well. Very proud to see young people do what it do. Okay? Very proud to see young people do what it do. Even in the face of danger, even in the face of my mama and daddy didn't do right, even in the face of I had to live with my grandma and grandpa, you know what I'm saying? That I had to be raised by my grandma and grandpa. Also, shout out to Pink Book Lessons because we about to dissect this nonsense that Pink Book Lesson dropped. Okay, shout out to Pink Book Lessons because she be doing her thing, honey. She does her thing. I love it. So we gonna go in, and only why I say foolery is because Simone Biles' mother, okay, is the true victim. She's the true victim. Don't let this title fool you. We about to go in. Okay, I said that earlier. Don't let this title fool you. We about to go in this morning. Okay. Good morning, Walker. How are you? Ellis, I see you, baby. Gina, I see you. How you doing? Marsha, what's going on, baby? Maya, Jay Laurel, what's up? And Trey, how you doing, Trey? Let's get it in. Let's get it in, y'all. Now, we gonna go straight to what the mama said. We gonna go straight to what the mama said. And I want y'all to hear. This is shout out to the shade room. We gonna dissect this foolery one more time. Okay? This is what the mama said. I want y'all to hear what the mama said.
Why not? I want her to reach out to me. She's 27 now. She's married. I would like to have been a part of that, but I just have to wait for her.
Even reach out to her?
I do, but I won't.
Why not?
I want her to reach out to me. She's 27 now. She's married. I would like to have been a part of that, but I just have to wait for her.
Even reach out to her?
Now, I want to share something with y'all, okay? And most of y'all already know this. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons because I did not know this. So, the true story of Simone and her siblings, right, is that they got their grandmother and grandfather raised them. They raised two of the girls. It was too much for the grandfather to take all of them. So, his elder sister raised the other two. I think it's four of them total together or five. I'm not really sure, but Pink Book Lessons, y'all gonna hear her dissect the foolery. Okay. Good morning, Green Beans. Good morning, December. It's good to see y'all. So what it is that how would you, does it make sense for you to get an interview with Daily Mail, right? They sorted you out, right? Did it make sense for you to get this interview with Daily Mail when you could have just called your father? You know what I'm saying? You could have just called your father and got to talk with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? You could have got connected with your daughter. Mind you, she says she has her daughter number. So why did all this have to come into Daily Mail? Why did all this have to come into social media? Because you trying to get some money. Because you trying to get some money. Anytime somebody bring family bullshit into social media, they trying to get some money. That's what it is. She trying to get some money. And so I put it out yesterday, a small video. I also put out a comment as well. And a lot of people were mad with me. Oh, take heed. You wrong to judge the mother like this. And her mother was sick at the time and this and that. Let me share something with you. I always get mad when people say smoking crack is a sickness. You want to know why? Want to know why I get mad? You want to know why? I'm going to share with you why I get mad. Good morning, Lost. How are you, sir? I'm going to share with you why I get mad. Don't you got to go out and don't you got to go out to the corner to get the crack? Don't you got to go out to the corner to get the crack? You got to buy the crack, don't you? You got to buy the crack, right? Sickness it comes from within. No, I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear, oh, nah, it's different. No, I don't want to hear that it's different. I grew up in a crack house. I don't want to hear that it's different. You have to go out to the corner to get that crack from the drug dealer. You got to go out to the corner to get that crack from the drug dealer. It doesn't come from within. I don't want to hear anybody sick. You choose to smoke crack, then take care of your children. You choose to smoke crack, then feed your children. You choose to smoke crack, okay? You choose to smoke crack, damn it. I don't want to hear that it's a sickness. I'm so tired of us. Oh, it's a sickness. It's a sickness. Fuck that. It's not a sickness. You choose the shit. You choose it. Just like how many times have I told y'all this story? Okay. I'm sorry. Ricky, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I had a boyfriend. Okay, let's get into it. I had a boyfriend who was in the Navy. Went to see him in Virginia. Check this out. Went to see him in Virginia. He was my childhood boyfriend. Okay? Childhood boyfriend. Went to a party. Let's talk about it. Went to a party. And a lot of white folks was there. Okay? A lot of white folks was there. So in the corner, I see my boyfriend smoking crack. So I walk over to him. I'm like, what are you doing? Because before I just went to the bathroom. I'm like, didn't think anything. I come back. He's smoking crack. Mind you, we both grew up in the projects. Okay? We know what crack does. Okay? These Caucasian people, they from the suburbs. You don't know what crack does yet. Okay? But we saw crack up front. Okay? So they all smoking crack in the corner. He gonna ask me, do I want to hit? I told him, I said no. He said, oh, you acting like a fucking baby. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, whatever. I told him, you want me to smoke crack? The stuff that we've been through, you want me to smoke crack? He was like, get out my face. Just go sit in the motherfucking car. You don't have to be at the party. I was like, I'm going to go sit in the car. I sat my happy ass right there in the motherfucking car. You smoke all the crack you want. I don't give two shits. I'm not going to smoke crack with you. First of all, I grew up and saw the effects of crack in my own house. Can you imagine? I grew up and saw crack, the effects of crack in my own house. And you think I'm going to be a grown ass woman up here smoking crack after the shit I saw going on in my motherfucking house growing up? So I can punish my motherfucking kids. Okay? Now, mind you, I can punish my kids another way because, I do a lot of screaming. My kids be like, Mama, please. And I have to learn that, listen, calm down, talk to them, you know what I'm saying, with some respect, because you want the same respect. So I talk to my kids with a strong tone, but also a respectful tone as well, because, I always thought about how my mom used to scream at me growing up, right? And I was like, wow, why she can't be kind to me? So I start changing my tone, and when they get a little rude, I say to them, listen, the way you treated me, I didn't like it. And they'll tell me, well, Mama, the way you treated me, I didn't like it, and we apologize. And sometimes I just don't say anything, and my husband will intervene and take care of it. And I'll just be quiet because I don't want to offend them and let my husband handle his offspring, and I just be quiet. Now, back to the story at hand. He was mad with me. I sat in the car. I waited till everything was over. He was in there basing for God knows how long, okay? And it was dark, honey. And we was in the woods and shit. I laid my happy behind right in that car, and we drove home. Drove back to his place. Because I was just there for vacation. Can you imagine? I just looked at it when we got back. I was ready to pack my stuff and I was ready to leave. So I didn't even know he was smoking crack all that time. So I asked him, like, when did you start smoking crack? He was like, well, I do it occasionally. That's what he told me. I said to him, your mama smoked crack. My mama smoked crack. Your mama boyfriend smoked crack. My mama boyfriend smoked crack. Okay? My daddy did dope. Okay? All this stuff. Okay? All this stuff that I went through growing up. And so you went through the same thing growing up. Can somebody drop Jack from the chat, please? Somebody can kick him out for me. So, your mama did it, my mama did it, your daddy did it, you know what I'm saying? We been through the same thing, okay? We've been through the same thing. And so you think it makes sense, okay, to come down here. You're in the Navy, and you think it makes sense for you to come down here and start smoking crack. Can you imagine? Okay? So he went on with his life. That was the end. That was the end, y'all. That was the end, y'all. He went on with his life. I went on with mine, because I don't want to be in a house where we struggling. You know what I'm saying? If we struggling, let it be because one of us is not working. You know what I'm saying? Not because you ready to go and smoke crack and decimate the family. Okay? That's what we talking about. I can understand if one of us is not working and we struggling because one of us is not working. But for you to be going to give your whole check to the drug dealers, okay? And then sometimes you getting credit off the drug dealers and they come in and trying to kick the door down and stuff like that. That's something else. That is something else, okay? So for her to come, for Simone mother to come and say she want to have a relationship with her, but she's waiting for her to make the move. And mind you, mama, you were the one that disgraced these children. You hurt these children. Not just Simone, the other children as well. Okay? So she tells this reporter she don't have a relationship with Simone and she want a relationship with her, but she's waiting on Simone to come. Listen. The thing is, mama, you hurt this girl. You hurt this girl. You hurt all those children because you chose crack before them. See, y'all got to understand something. When you choose a drug before your children, you hurt them. You hurt them. When you can go out here and first of all, it's not just when somebody is a crack addict, it's not just the crack that's the problem. She fucking everybody. Do you understand? She fucking everybody. Anybody who take one look at her, she gonna fuck this person without protection, all that. And that's why back in the day, a lot of people caught HIV and stuff like that because they were out here fucking after they done smoked all that crack, fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? And getting pregnant and then not even know who the baby daddy is. Okay? That's how it was back in the day, and it's probably like that still now. Okay? That you smoking that crack and you fucking everybody that's in the crack house to get more crack. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? And so living in a crack house, your mama would be smoking crack all day. Leave y'all in the house by yourself. Okay? Leave you in the house by yourself. Okay? All right? And if you the eldest, you got to watch over the smaller ones. Okay? Y'all, there's no food. There's nothing to eat in that motherfucking house. Okay? There's nothing to eat. She not worried about eating or anything. Your mama ain't worried about eating. She out here worried about smoking that crack. That's what she worried about. Okay? She don't care if one of y'all got hurt in that motherfucker. She don't care if shit went left in that house. Long as she was able to smoke that crack, she fine. Okay? All the food stamps, all the welfare money you got, okay? Okay, all that is gone. It's gone. It already hit the street pharmacist pocket already. Soon as that money hit on the first back in the day, all that money is gone. She done cashed that check and she know she gotta give that money to the drug dealer because if she don't have that money, he gonna kick that door in. Anybody know, y'all know, whoever grew up in the projects, you know those project doors are they like sturdy. They ain't no fake doors. This how you know them drug dealers wanted their money so bad they used to be able to kick those doors in. Kick those doors in. Okay? They used to be able to kick those doors in. Okay? Sometimes it'd be so sad if your mama owed them money and they caught your mama outside and they will beat your mother up. They would beat your mother up. By the time she come home, she got all these bruises, black marks on her face, everything. You know what I'm saying? Blood and everywhere and stuff like that. But guess what? She got crack to go get high. She got some crack. Okay? So now she go in her room and she in there smoking crack all day and don't give two shits if any of y'all eat. So I don't feel pity for Simone mama. I don't. The rest of y'all can say whatever you want to say. I give two shits if you want to say whatever you want to say. But I know how hard it was to grow up under a mother who smoked crack. I know the shit me and my siblings been through. And for Simone and her siblings to make it out the way they did, God bless everybody who put a hand on their life. God bless everybody who put a hand on those children's life. And look at Simone, how amazing she is now. Look at her. That child is 27 years old. 27. When did you think that you was going to get it right, mama? When did you think? Could you have gotten it right when she was in preschool? Could you have gotten it right when she was in middle school? Could you have gotten it right? Okay? Could you have gotten it right when she was in high school? Could you have gotten it right then? No, you couldn't get it right then. 27 now. She 27. Now you talking about, oh, you want to get a relationship with her. 27. How many years did you have, mama, to get it right? Now, Pink Book Lesson says she living in some some hood neighborhood. The mama living in some hood neighborhood, and she working in a supermarket and this and that. Mama, the best thing you can do is continue to keep working in that supermarket and stay motherfucking clean, until that child is ready to come see you. That's the best thing that you can do. And always tell your father to tell her that you're sorry. That's the best thing that you can do. Because what it looked like to me is that you trying to get some money from this girl. That's what it looked like. Because why go to Daily Mail when your father got the direct link to this girl? Your father got the direct link to this girl. Why go to Daily Mail and tell all y'all business? Why? Yes, King, it's a money grab. I believe it too. It's a money grab. Thank you, King. It's a money grab. I believe it too. Okay? That does not make sense. Okay? She gonna say, well, you know, I think she said, I'm an addict. I'ma always be an addict. What the fuck? You what? I'm an addict. I'ma always be an addict. What the fuck does that mean, mama? What the fuck does that mean, mama? That does not make sense. 27 years old and you talking about I'm an addict, I'ma always be an addict. When I saw her video, I was like, oh shit. When I saw the video, I was like, oh shit. And I don't even know Simone's story. I didn't even know her story at all. Once I saw the mama picture, I was like, oh shit. See, one thing about growing up in the projects and you seen a lot of shit, you could spot druggies from a mile away. I don't care how much you try to talk nice and educated to me. I could spot a druggie from a mile away. It's a damn shame. I call it my superpower, but that's a damn shame. Okay? That's a damn shame. I just looked, I said, oh shit. And it's terrible. But this is, shout out to Pink Book Lessons, because she dropped this foolery. Now, Pink Book Lessons got a few commercials up in that bad boy. But we gonna listen to what the mama said. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons one more time. Pink Book be doing her, she be doing the damn thing, don't she? Pink Book be doing the damn thing, don't she? Let's get into it, y'all. It's gonna be a commercial first. Give me a minute, y'all.
Simone Biles made history at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Before, she was tied at number 1 with Shannon Miller, a legendary American gymnast from the 90s. They both had 7 Olympic medals. Simone broke that tie recently. Now she's a sole number 1 record holder with the most Olympic medals in gymnast history.
Congratulations.
That's 11 Olympic medals and 30 world championships. Widely considered the greatest of all time. So I have to congratulate Simone on that.
Yes.
So proud of her bringing home those medals from Paris. Now, while Simone was celebrating her accomplishments with her family, her husband, her mother and father, one person crawled out from under the Save-A-Lot in Ohio. That's Shannon Biles, Simone's biological mother. It's been over 2 decades since she abandoned Simone. Nearly a quarter of a century ago, she abandoned 4 kids, Simone, her 2 sisters, and her brother. Now the biological mother somehow found her way in Simone's spotlight. Simone is obviously not interested in dealing with her biological parents. In her eye.
And you know what, Walker, you right. She is. She is the best reporter on the internet, baby. Because she is not biased. She tell what it is and she tells the truth. That's what I love about her. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. But I'm going to share something with you. This mama right here, she, and you know what? Just like you said, she got her number. Walker, she got her number because she says she got her number. Okay? She says she has her number. So why are we going to Daily Mail? Okay? Because if you really want to talk to your daughter, all you have to do is call her. All you have to do is call her. Why are we going to talk to Daily Mail? This girl is 27 years old. What the hell are we doing here? Let's get into it.
Her father is her granddad and his wife is her mother. They adopted her after her biological mom left her in foster care. And instead of respecting Simone's wishes, you have people like Ricky Smiley saying Simone should be grateful that she's got a biological mother. It's a lot going on here. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Simone Biles is the most decorated gymnast ever. That's what should be the focus right now. But you have her biological mother doing interviews with the Daily Mail.
How do you handle the fact that this is brought up every 4 years?
I'm over it already. You know, I mean, I can't keep dwelling on it.
If you're over it already, then what's the purpose of this interview?
Whenever she's ready, and I'm here. You know, I want her to be able to come to me and say, you know, okay, let's have a sit down, because there's some things I want to know. So I just have to have patience. I want to let her know that I love her. I'm very proud of her, you know, but I'm just still waiting, you know. I would like to sit down and talk to you and answer any questions you may have. You know, I don't know what you've been told, but, you know, I want you to hear the real deal. I was an addict. I will always be an addict.
See, I don't like that part. I was an addict, and I'm going to always be an addict. You know, I don't like that part. Okay? I'm a recovering addict. That's what I want to hear. That I am a recovering addict. That's what I want to hear. Not I was an addict and I'm going to always be an addict. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear I'm a recovering addict. You know what I'm saying? I'm a recovering addict. I want to get in my daughter's life. I want to be there when my grandchild is born. I want to be there. Oh, I would have liked to have been there when she got married. Okay? No. We won't be doing that, because this is the type of person that, let me share something with y'all that hurts a lot, but you're going to have to take this. You're going to have to take this with a grain of salt. There are some people in your family that are toxic, okay? There are a lot of people in your family that are toxic, okay? And hey, Alexander, how are you, baby? Shay, I see you. How you doing, sweetie? So, this is the thing. There are a lot of people in your family that are toxic, and you have to choose how to protect your peace, okay? This for everybody. You have to choose how to protect your peace. TCP, how are you? I see you, baby. You have to choose how to protect your peace, okay? If someone in your family, okay, cause disturbance in your peace, you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. Okay, I'm just letting you know, you got to let them go. All right? If someone is causing foolery, okay, you got to let them go. Let's understand that part. So the mama said I was an addict and I'ma always be an addict. Okay. So I don't like that part. Recovery. Why we don't hear that part? Let's get on it.
Hey, this is already starting off bad. She's literally responding like a basic. If the purpose is to publicly call out Simone to talk to you, I'm sorry, this isn't working.
But there's just a way that you have to learn how to stay away from people, places, and things, and change your routine, and just change your life. Live your best life.
Live your best
it
life.
Sounds like Simone is living her best life, and she's trying not to let you in.
Lord.
Shannon's father is the one who saved her 4 kids from foster care. He kept all 4 children together, but at some point, he eventually adopted 2 of them, and his sister adopted the other 2. Okay. So it's not like Simone didn't have a way to contact her biological mom. Simone's early experiences with her mom, it wasn't good at all, and as a grown woman, she completely cut off her toxic biological parents.
You know, if I need to know anything, I call my dad. Hey, Dad, what's going on with Simone? How's everybody doing? You know, he keeps me posted.
So you don't have like a direct number that you can even reach out to her?
I do, but I won't.
You hear that? She said, I have. They asked her, do you have a direct number? She said, I do, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, I see you in the comment section. How are you? Good morning, Queen, into the chat. What's up, baby? So she says, I have a direct line to her, but I'm not going to reach out to her. Why the hell are you doing this interview? Why are you doing this interview? Because, you know, when I say this, people like, oh, take heed, you wrong. That's her mother. No, she's doing some bullshit here. She doing some bullshit here. She just wants some money. She doing some nonsense here. Let's get into it.
Why not?
I want her to reach out to me. You know, she's 27 now. She's married. I would like to have been a part of that, but I just have to wait for her.
That says a lot. She's got her number, but she's waiting on Simone to call her. Like it's Simone's responsibility. We're talking about the child. You're trying to hold the child responsible for initiating and making up with the person who abandoned her?
That don't make sense. Commercial coming, y'all. Give me a minute.
Can I show you something that a lot of people do not know exists? I want to teach you how to start investing in the stock market.
There we go.
As you can see, the mother is still suffering from arrested development. It's the reason why Simone got married and didn't want her to be involved. And I'm willing to bet that her doing this interview with the Daily Mail, it didn't help.
It didn't help.
This story made headlines all over the place. Even Ricky Smiley touched on this on his radio show. Take a listen.
Now tell me what y'all were doing this.
Before we listen to Ricky Smiley, Ricky, I'm mad at you. I'm so mad at you. A couple days ago, you was crying on your radio show about Kamala and the symbolism between her and the 9 Justice, and then also one of the 9 Justice, and then also you talked about Martin Luther King birthday and all that being in one accord, lined up, you know, and then everybody is from the Divine 9 and stuff like that. Ricky, please go sit down. Go sit down. Whatever you need to get done, please go sit down, because I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you, because the problem is that the mama is not ready. She is not ready. She does not have that shit right. She doesn't. She just want to get some money from this young girl, and she want to enter this child life and destroy this child. Let this child continue to do right by her grandparents who love her. Let this child continue to love her grandparents who been there for her when she needed them, who was walking her to school, who was making sure she had. Now, maybe they didn't have everything, but the granddaddy did his best. Him and the grandma did their best. Leave this child alone. 27 years old, leave this child alone. Because you didn't do it right. All you need to do, mama, is in your next life, if God allow you, okay? If God allow you to have another life, just make sure you don't smoke no crack. Just make sure you do it right the next time, damn it. That's the thing. That's the thing that y'all do. When y'all get out here and people always say, it's a sickness. Let me share something with you. If you got to go get dressed, go outside your house, go to the end of the court of the projects to go get some crack from the drug dealers, that's not a sickness. You got to go buy that. That's a transaction. You got to get the money. Wherever you got the money in your house, you got to get the money, put some clothes on, walk down to the end of the projects or the middle. Okay, mine used to be the middle. You got to walk down to the middle of the projects when I was younger. In the middle of the projects, where both of the project sides meet, you'll see all the drug dealers right there. You got to walk down to the middle of the projects and pull one of those brothers to the side and get crack from them. So that's not a sickness. A sickness is already in your body, damn it. I'm sorry. I don't care who get offended by what the fuck I'm saying, but it's the truth. You got to go pay this man or woman. This is a transaction, okay? Okay? This is a transaction right here, okay? You can't make a transaction for sickness, okay? You can't. I don't want to hear what nobody got to say. I give 2 shits what anybody got to say. All right? That's the truth. I'm always loud, baby. Scroll the fuck up. You don't have to watch my shit. That's the problem I got. Thank you, Skinny. I appreciate you. So, Ricky Smiley need his ass kicked. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Because take heed to the message does not support violence. Let me take that back. Okay, Ricky, go sit down. Go sit down, Ricky. Go sit down. Go sit down, Ricky, because I'm tired of you. Please go sit down. This is nonsense. Okay, Legend for the $5 super chat. Thank you, baby. Now, Legend says for the $5 super chat, it's amazing how doing the bare minimum is now considered hard. This country and these people deserve God full judgment. I hear you on that one, baby. Let's get into what Ricky got to say. Ricky is a parasite.
Situation. Now we all know Simone Biles just did her thing at the Paris Olympics. Well, now y'all, her birth mother Shannon done said in a new interview that she want to reconcile. Of course she does now, and reconnect with her Olympic gymnast daughter. Here's what she had to say.
I'm over it already. Can't keep dwelling on it. Whenever she's ready, and I'm here. I want her to be able to come to me and say, okay, let's have a sit down, because there's some things I want to know. So I just have to have patience. I want to let her know that I love her. I'm very proud of her. I would like to sit down and talk to you and answer any questions you may have. I was an addict. I will always be an addict. But there's just a way that you have to learn how to stay away from people, places, and things, and change your routine and just change your life.
Side note, it sounds like that's what Simone did. She's staying away from certain people in her life, but they're out here doing interviews to guilt her into reconciliation.
I can definitely understand that. One thing, I went through the same thing. I wasn't given away, but I was raised by my grandparents. My mom went through the same thing. And the best thing my mom did was made one of the greatest decisions of putting me with my grandparents
But she wasn't listening. Simone and her siblings went to what? They had to go to DIFAS first. In New Jersey, they call it DIFAS, right? And so now the grandparents stepped in and took the children. And then it got too overwhelming for the grandparents, so they kept two. And his sister came and raised the other two. Okay? So that's how that happened. So, Ricky, you don't understand what is really going on. That's why you taking the mama side. And I know because you have the following of black women, the fake sisterhood. The fake sisterhood follow Ricky up and down everywhere. And so he has to cater to his fan base. So he has to make it seem like not the mama. Shout out to Mr. He said. He has to make it seem like not the mama. You know what I'm saying? It's not the mama fault, It's not the mama fault. But it's the mama fault. Because nobody brought the crack to the mama. She had to go buy the crack. Let's talk about it. She did. That's what she said. I will always be. Come on now. That does not make sense. I will always be. What the hell?
they're the reason as to who I am today. And instead of taking your child, keeping your child with you and taking them through that, because she protected her from all of that stuff.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Simone's biological mother did not protect her, nor did she protect her sisters and her brother.
None of that. Commercial,
did you know you can call AI now?
I can call it and talk to it?
You can call it and talk to it, and it's free.
Simone's biological mother did not protect her, nor did she protect her sisters and her brother. They ended up in foster care. That's not protecting your child. That's placing your babies in a horrible situation at a vulnerable state. The person who saved them from foster care is her dad, Simone's granddad. He tried to keep all 4 kids together, but at some point it was too much, so his family stepped in to help. His sister took the oldest, she adopted them, and the granddad adopted the 2 youngest, including Simone. So yeah, they had a better life as a result of having their granddad they called father, and their grandmother, the person the girls called their mother. You're up here giving the biological mom credit for something she didn't do. She failed her children.
She did.
The praise should be reserved for the grandparents that stepped in, not the biological parent that abandoned them.
There's some of the things that come with illness. I'm sure she don't want anything, but I'm sure it'll be a good opportunity to answer questions and to...
You hear him? There's a lot of things that come with illness. You understand that? There's a lot of things that comes with illness. I'm sure she don't want anything. Listen to me. When somebody's smoking crack, if you leave them in your house, right? Say you got a lot of nice shit in your house. Leave them in your house for just one day. All your shit is gone. It's all sold outside and shit. People just buy, you know what I'm saying? You just sell shit. I watched my mama sell a washer and a dryer that our granddaddy bought her. I watched my mama sell a washer and a dryer. I watched her sell our VCR. I watched her sell flat screen TV. Well, back in the day, it wasn't flat screen. It was the box. Y'all remember the box TV? They used to sit on the floor. One of those old big ones, the brown ones. I watched my mama sell that. Ain't no way that this woman just coming to try. She said I was an addict and I'ma always be an addict. That's what she said. She didn't say I am a recovering addict. I had changed my life. She didn't say none of that. She said I was an addict and I'ma always be an addict. That's what she said. She want money from that girl. That's it. She just want money from that girl. Okay? Because I want to share something with y'all. Crack is cheap. Okay? Crack is cheap. Okay? Because when I was young, the crack vial, the little small ones was $5. And when you got those big ones, the big ones was 10. So crack is cheap. That's the cheapest drug that you could ever get. Crack is cheap. I don't know how much it is now, but when I was young, the small vial was $5. Okay? The small vial was $5. And if you got a clip, they called it a clip. Okay? They called it a clip. It was $100. So I don't know what the hell is going on here. Okay? I don't understand this part. All right? The grandmother and grandfather should deserve all the praise because they saved those kids. They deserve all the praise, and the eldest auntie deserve all the praise. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. Okay? Fuck what you heard. All right? And the mother is wrong. I don't care. Ricky trying to Ricky, shut up, Ricky. Shut up, Ricky. I don't tell men to shut up. But you a jester. You a jester, Ricky. You a jester. Shut up, Ricky. No, you telling this wrong. Let's get into it.
Get to know each other or whatever, because I'm not sure it was about money or anything like that, but
I'm not sure.
He's always talking out both sides of his head.
Don't he?
1 second he says he's sure it's not about money, and then the very next second he's talking about he's not sure if it's about money. The truth is, the biological mother, she is struggling. She's working at a grocery store in Ohio, living in the hood. Her whole financial situation was exposed in the article. And again, like I said before, I believe that was a tactic. It's a tactic to make people feel sorry for her and question Simone on why she won't help her biological mother. The media is being used to shame Simone and manipulate her into supporting her.
I understand that situation, and that was smart of her mother to put her in a space so she could be the person who she is, because had she not, she could have been in some real dangerous and bad situations.
Her mother didn't put her in no space. Her mother didn't put her anywhere. Her mama left her. Her mama ain't put her in no space. Them diapers people came and took those kids. Now, anybody want to shout out the diapers people, then you shout out the diapers people who took those kids and put them with their grandfather. Okay? Now, that's who you give the shout out to, because she was too busy getting high. She wasn't paying attention to that. Anybody tell me she was paying attention to those children well-being, y'all could kiss my ass, because I know she didn't. Because my mama didn't pay attention to our well-being. If she couldn't get high, baby, the house was on fire. If my mama couldn't smoke crack, baby, the house was on fire. So ain't no way that she was paying attention to this child well-being. Okay? Ain't no way. Okay? Check this. I'm going to tell y'all a sad story. Check this out. Y'all know I used to sell candy at school, right? Anybody remember how you sell candy at school? I told my teacher I ain't going to sell candy because I don't want the money to get missing, right? So my teacher said, what are you talking about? I said, I just don't want the money to get missing, like that. And she said, why would the money get missing? Why would the money get missing? I said, no, I just don't want the money. She said, girl, just take this home. Just take it home. You know how your teachers, see, back in the day, the teachers will holler at y'all. Y'all teachers right now ain't like how when we was growing up. Our teachers ain't take shit, They got with you, But the teachers now, is different. Everybody want to be your friend and shit, But back in the day, the teacher would tell you something, you had to listen. Okay, so I remember getting this thing, and I was telling my sister, I was like, man, I'm not gonna sell this stuff. She's like, oh, you better sell it. You better sell it because you don't want to get in trouble. Don't you know I sold $120 worth of candy, right? I balled this thing up, y'all. I balled this thing up real good. I hid it in my pillow. When I had to return this thing back to school, the money was gone. The money was gone. I went home, I asked my mama, oh girl, mama needed that money. I said, Ma, this money was for people who bought the candy and I got to return this money. Well, I ain't got the money. Woo, we gonna leave it just like that. Here we go, y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sure. Yeah.
Again, he's making up a whole story that's not true. It's very easy to research Simone's story. You'll see that her biological mom did leave her children in a horrible situation. They ended up in foster care. And even when she had them, she neglected them. The beginning of Simone's story is very sad, but at the end of the day, I have to say I'm very proud of what she's accomplished. But her biological parents had nothing to do with it. It was her granddaddy who saved her and placed her and her younger sister in gymnastics.
Shannon Biles said drug and alcohol abuse led to her parents adopting. Shannon Biles? Who is that?
Yeah, this is supposed to be a professional syndicated radio show. But these folks, they just get on here talking. They don't read over their stories, can't even keep up with the names. Shannon Biles is Simone's biological mother.
Ain't that crazy? Now, mind you, I ain't know the mama name either. Shannon Biles, that's her name. I didn't even know that was her name. Okay? And I'm not a professional talk show. I'm just get up here and talk shit. I didn't even know. Okay? Let's get into it. Well, let's wait. Hold on. Give me a minute. Is doing some
If you want your subscribers to look like this on YouTube, you need to make sure that you're posting with the right titles, posting at the right time, and using the right hashtags within your...
Don't read over their stories, can't even keep up with the names. Shannon Biles is Simone's biological mother.
Didn't even know.
No, Shannon is the mom.
But they professional.
Okay, she said the drug and alcohol abuse led to her parents
I just get up
adopting
here and
Simone
talk shit.
when Simone was just 6, and another one of her daughters, Audria. She also said that she has Simone's phone number, but wants her daughter to reach out to her when the gymnast is ready. And then if Simone does reach out, she will ask for forgiveness and to move forward with their lives.
And that's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
How can they move forward with their life if the mama is still doing the same thing that destroyed their life? How can they move forward? Somebody got to answer this question for me. How can they move forward, right? How can they move forward, right? But the mama is still doing the same bullshit that destroyed their life. How is that? Are we missing something in this bitch? How can they move forward if the mama is still doing the same bullshit that happened, that started all the nonsense? How can we move forward? I feel bad for this girl because the mama think that this makes sense. The mama think this makes sense. Oh, let me go to social media and tell everything about me and my daughter. Let me go to social media. Maybe somebody will pay me for my story. Just like Oprah Winfrey, y'all remember her sister did the same shit to her. Her sister went and told everything about Oprah and how Oprah grew up and all the shit that happened to Oprah for some money. Went out there and the sister was still smoking crack. Went out there and told Oprah life story, and social media back then was eating that shit up. All the talk shows was eating that shit up like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Was eating that shit up. But did y'all know that Oprah had another sister? Did y'all know this girl was sent to be adopted by some other family or whatever? Light-skinned sister. She looked just like Oprah, other sister. Okay? Now, she didn't know her mother. She just was looking for her mother. Okay? And for years, when she found out that Oprah was her actual sister, do you know she sat on it for years? She didn't tell nobody. She ain't tell nobody, right? Then one day she told her children. Her children were grown. She told her kids. Mind you, this sister was adopted into another family, and the sister lived well. She never did drugs, none of that stuff. She's been married, had children. I think the husband passed away or something like that. But the sister lived well, okay? And she found out Oprah was her sister. She never told nobody. She never went to social media and told all the business. She never said nothing. She kept that secret. Okay? Kept that secret. You know who told? Her son contacted Oprah through her TV show and said, Oprah, my mom is your biological sister. Oprah was like, wait a minute. So Oprah was like, how can this be? So Oprah had to go talk to her mama. Okay? Oprah didn't even know she had another sister. Had to go talk to her mama. And you know how Oprah mama always been like that nonchalant. Y'all know how black women are. When they know they fuck up, they got to stand up at attention to tower over you like, you know, they ain't done shit wrong. Our mothers is something, okay? They all act the same. They got to act like they ain't never done shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? This one thing that I love about myself is that I can admit when I'm wrong. I can say I'm sorry when I'm wrong. That's one thing I love about myself. Okay? I didn't learn that from nowhere. Okay? I didn't learn that from nowhere. Okay? Because my mama sure was not teaching that. Okay? One thing as a parent I can say, if I do something wrong, I can say I'm wrong. But check this out. Oprah Winfrey's mother was looking at her like, you know, I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Grace, what's going on, baby? She was looking at her like, I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I did what I did and that's it. You know, that same syndrome my mother used to tell us, well, as long as you got a roof over your head and food in your belly, you'll be all right. And catch you know what I'm saying? Like, long as you got a roof over your head and food in your belly, you'll be all right. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you didn't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? What I tell my children is that, and I say this to them because we don't see eye to eye all the time. My kids don't see eye to eye every time when I say something to them. We don't see eye to eye because they big, they teenagers. We don't agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? Even the oldest one, we don't agree on everything. But what I say to them is that all you got to do is you got to raise your children better than I raise you. That's what I tell our children. Raise your children. Whatever you didn't like the way that I treated you, you raise your children better than the way I raised you. Because I know 110% I raised our children. Me and my king raised our children better than my mother raised me. Okay? 110%. I believe that to be true. So whatever I didn't do right raising our children, okay? Whatever I didn't do right raising our children, then y'all, when you get older, you raise your children better than we raise y'all. That's how it's supposed to go. It's not supposed to go backwards and shit. So now check this out. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you, sir? So now check this out. When she confronted her mother, Oprah confronted her mother was like, yeah, I did. So Oprah said, well, who does she belong to? Who is it? Because she was messing with two men. So who does she belong to? And the mother told her, it's somebody that she was, you know, doing some nonsense with back in the day. And so she knew it wasn't her husband, baby. So she had to, because I think Oprah's father was Oprah father she was married to, or was it the sister the sister father she was married to. One of them she was married to, okay? One of them the mother was married to. So she couldn't bring this baby. She couldn't bring this baby home. So she had to give that girl up for adoption. And nobody knew about this baby. Oprah didn't even know she had another sister. So now when they actually get to sit down, okay? Now y'all could go research this because I saw this. I was crying so hard. So Oprah finally gets to meet the sister. Her and the sister come in contact. And you should have saw how long they was holding each other at the door. Stedman was there with Oprah when they went to go see this woman. Stedman was there. If it wasn't for this woman's son, okay, Oprah would never known she had another sister. Because that sister who came to social media and told all their business, that sister died from drugs. Allegedly. That sister died from drugs. So Oprah didn't have no other sibling, okay? So now if it wasn't for her nephew coming to tell the truth, Oprah would have just kept continuing on with her life. And this one who knew the truth would have kept continuing on with her life. And nobody would have known what was really the hell going on, okay? So now Oprah said, what made you hold this story for so long, right? She asked her sister, what made you hold this story for so long? The sister cried a little bit. Oprah was crying. And she said, because I remember how our sister first did you. It was all over the news and everything. So I didn't want to come out and tell nobody. She said, because Oprah, I live good. She said, I was blessed to get into a family who did right by me. You know what I'm saying? She was saying it. She was telling Oprah. I had a beautiful childhood. I lived well. Okay? She said, and I have beautiful children who they own their own business. They doing their own thing. And so I don't want for anything. So she said, I just stayed quiet because I didn't want to hurt you. She told Oprah that. I just stayed quiet because I didn't want to hurt you. So now, Oprah said, so you know how much money you could have got for this story? Do you know how much they would have paid you for this story? And she cried. Her and the sister was crying. She said, you have been through enough. And I have been through enough. Nobody ain't got to know unless you ready to tell it. And Oprah, that's why Oprah brought it to the forefront because, you know, she was ready to tell it. Okay? It was sad, y'all. Y'all remember, it was sad. I'm sorry. It was so sad. Y'all remember. So let's get into this foolery. Ricky getting on my damn nerve. Look at this nonsense. Ricky Smiley is something else.
I really feel bad for the mother, and I hope that in her time, that she would understand or whatever. I'm sure she's not asking for anything, but like she said, if she have any questions, anything she want to talk about or whatever, and that'd be good closure for her.
He said he felt bad for Shannon Biles as if she's the victim, but not Simone Biles or the 3 other children she abandoned to run the streets. How was the birth mother the victim and not those 4 kids? You would think you would have sympathy for Simone, for what she went through. She was a child in this situation. How can you not feel for her? She didn't ask to be here, but she succeeded anyway, despite how it all started out. He's talking about closure. Who said Simone didn't already have closure? The person feeling some type of way is the one still living in the hood in Ohio, doing interviews, talking about a person who just worked extremely hard to outperform every other competitor in the world. Like, really?
Or whatever, or just you're blessed to have a mother that's clean and sober.
He said she's blessed to have a clean and sober mom. I don't think he's understanding what's going on. Simone was abandoned by this woman almost a quarter of a century ago. In her mind, her biological...
Who said the mother is clean and sober? Who said the mother is clean and sober? GC's, my dear, that is my husband's place. My husband is Nigerian. Thank you for asking, though. Who said the mother was clean and sober? Who said that? Ricky, you just making up shit. Who said the mother was clean and sober? Yes, I'm confused too, damn it. Who said the mother was clean and sober, Ricky? Ricky, get on my nerve. Lord,
Parents are not her parents. Clearly, she's not interested in dealing with any of them right now. Her mom is in her life. In her mind, the person she's blessed to have is her granddaddy that saved and raised her.
Grandma,
like myself, my mom been clean, and it's over 35 years, and I'm real proud of my mom. And she, put us in a position to be the best. My sister and I, is only two of us. We are both successful, and we don't hold no grudges, no judgment over here.
Rick, that's the difference, Ricky. Your mama is clean. 35 years she been clean. That's the difference. Your mama understood what happened was fucked up, and she got herself together. This woman ain't got her shit together, okay, allegedly, because she says she was an addict and she will always be an addict. So what the hell does that mean? Did she say I'm a recovering addict? Because I didn't hear that shit. I didn't hear her say I'm a recovering addict, Ricky. Ricky, get on my nerve right here. Lord, this don't make no sense.
He is basically saying he forgave his base mama, so Simone should forgive hers. Here's the problem. No one can shame and guilt Simone into doing anything.
Nobody
Not
can.
Ricky, no one on social media, no news organization printing these stories. It's all up to one person, and that person is Simone.
That's it.
I was an addict. I will always be an addict.
I was an addict. I'm going to always be an addict.
How's her relationship with the other three? Or is she not concerned about them because they're not the ones with the bag? Like, what is this really about? Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. What do you think about Ricky basically saying that Simone should handle her situation the same way he handled his? He's insinuating that she shouldn't judge her mom and should call her for closure. Tell me what you think about this below. Special thank you to my sister Andrea from Detroit. I appreciate you, Andrea, for supporting the channel, as well as Jason P, Darius, Early Lately, and Roland C. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below.
Shout out to Pink Book Lesson, always dropping it, honey. Pink Book Lesson is something else. Oh my goodness. May God continue to grow her channel to heights that she has never seen before. I love Pink Book Lessons. Now, let's get into this foolery. The thing that hurt so bad, you know what? Hold on. I'm moving too fast. Maya, thank you, baby. Thank you, Maya, for the $10 super chat. Thanks, baby. Young, I see you, honey. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who stopped in and coming to rock with me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So this is the problem that I got. See, Ricky said his mama been clean 35 years, but this woman is not clean. She said, I was an addict and I'ma always be an addict. See, if you a clean addict, you proud to say that you clean. You say, I've been clean for the past 10 years. I've been clean for the past 7 months. I've been clean for the past 1 year. When you get clean, you proud to say you get clean. Because I got aunties that they will tell you, I've been clean for 10 years. I've been clean for 15 years. And God got it. God got it. God did it for me. That's what they'll tell you. So if you are clean, if you get clean, you proud to say you get clean. And I'm going to share something with you. If you an addict, you proud to say you an addict too. Ain't that shit crazy? Ain't that shit crazy? You proud to say you an addict too. Ain't that shit crazy? Back in the day, you wasn't proud to say you an addict. Somebody knew you was smoking that crack. You be ashamed. You be ashamed. But now people be like, yeah, I'm smoking crack. They don't even care. They tell you to your face, see, I'm smoking crack. They don't give two shits. I'm smoking crack. They don't feel no type of way. Okay? So let's understand this. Simone should just be, listen, this young lady is an amazing person. May God continue to bless her life. May God continue to bless everything this young woman touch. Because she, through all that nonsense that she has been through, okay, she still fought through all that foolery and made it to what she is today. Eight, can you imagine? 8 gold medals, 8, okay? In the Olympics, 8 she got. Congratulations to this young woman. Because, see, this whole shit with her mama, okay, this whole shit with her mama is all messed up with the Olympic stuff. All that is mixed up in that shit. And we supposed to just say congratulations to this baby. We just supposed to say congratulations to this baby. We proud of you. You know, we so happy that you have a beautiful home that you live in, that you know your husband is a good man, and we proud of you, honey. You know what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna share this with you, and I'm only speaking from experience. I know how many times her husband had to hold her every time somebody said something about her mama. I know how many times her husband had to coddle her to get her to understand that whatever happened is not her fault. I know how many times her husband had to tell her, I love you on a daily basis because the shit she been through growing up. I bet you, hands down, everywhere they go in the house, her husband put her on his back, okay? Put her on his back and carry her like she a baby all the time. I bet you. This is why this girl is attached to this young man like she is. This is why she in love with this young man like she is. Because he saw in her, this grown woman, he saw in her the baby that was in trouble. He saw in her the baby that was in trouble. And he's there because black men is something about a black man. I don't care what nobody say. It's something about a black man. If he see that you in danger, because y'all be hating on my brothers, but when black men see that their sister is in danger, okay? Cause don't listen. Let me not get the listen. It's something about our brothers. It's something about our brothers, okay? You ain't gonna say shit about my wife. You ain't gonna say, you better not say nothing about my wife. It's something about our brothers. Our real brothers. I'm not talking about these jesters out here. I said my brothers who are kings. You can't sit up there and talk about their wife. I know good and hell well you can't sit up there and talk about their wife. Okay, let's act like we know. Let's act like we know. Okay? Okay? Let's act like we know. All right? So now, he sees that he is what? He's her protector. That's what he is. He's her protector. He don't want no harm to come to his wife. So if you are of diabolical means, he not going to let you have a connection with his wife. He not. Because he know the nights he had to hold her. He know the nights when he had to get up with her in the middle of the night because she was thinking about some shit that happened when she was young. He know the nights. You're not gonna come in and destroy their peace. I'm sorry. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, damn it. We're not gonna do that. I'm just saying, we're not gonna do that. This young girl is an amazing woman. Let's talk about it. She is an amazing woman. And what we got to hear is that her mama want to have a relationship with her. And everybody trying to make her feel some type of way. Everybody trying to make her feel bad for not having a relationship with her mama. But y'all don't know the shit that this young girl been through. Y'all don't know the nonsense this young girl been through with her mama. Her mama said, I was an addict and I'ma always be an addict. What kind of shit is that? I was an addict and I'ma always be an addict. What kind of shit? If you really want a relationship with this girl, if you really want a relationship with your daughter, right? Let's talk about it. If you really want a relationship with your daughter, social media is not the way. That's not the way how you do it. You got her number, right? You still talk to your daddy, right? See, it's because the mama's still doing bullshit. That's why she don't even come around this girl because she know she's still doing bullshit. She talking about she can call me. What the hell does that mean? She can call me. You wronged this girl. You wronged her. You know she do skinny. That's why. That's why she calling on. That's why she doing this social media bullshit. Because she wants some money from this girl. Ricky gonna sit up there. Well, I don't know if she really want money. Ricky, please stop. Please stop with your Kamala ass over there crying. Please stop. Now, we gonna jump onto something else because that just, that ruined my night yesterday when I saw that shit. That ruined my whole night. Because as parents, we have to protect our children. You're supposed to protect them. Now check this out. Me and my king are average Joes. Okay? We not rich. I'm not one of those influencers that'll get up here and tell you that I'm balling, I got money. No, that's a lie. I'm lying if I say that. I'm an average Joe. Hey, Broken Traditions, it's good to see you. I'm an average Joe. I go to the 99-cent store. Okay? I go to General Dollar. Okay? I go to Aldi's. I go to Walmart. Okay? I go to CVS. I go to Walgreens and shit. And the 99-cent store is my favorite store. My favorite motherfucking store. Okay? All right? I ain't got no BMW out in this bitch. Okay? I do not. All right? I got a Dodge. Okay? And what's that other car? I don't even know the other car name. I think it's a Ford. Or is it a Honda? Okay, anyway. The point is, we average Joes in this bitch. Okay? All right? And we got a house. Okay? But we go through the same bullshit everybody else go through. Okay? We go through the same bullshit. It may not be, because it's levels to bullshit. Okay? But I'm just letting you know. We go through the same bullshit. Okay? But I'm not in here smoking crack. I'm not in here not taking care of our children. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that we got, horses and shit in the front of our house and we live in this big ass house. No, we got a big house. But we not rich. I'm not a content creator that tell you I'm making millions of dollars. We are not. We are average Joes. I shop at Walmart in this bitch. Okay? Every stitch of jewelry you see on me, it's costume jewelry. It's at my wedding ring. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? We live like everybody else. When I get off this motherfucking thing, this social media shit, I gotta go cook. I gotta go cook in this bitch. I got to cook. Okay? I don't have no cook in the kitchen ready to cook and all that shit like that. I don't have that. I got to go cook my damn self. Okay? Now, when I'm finished, I'm going to take this beautiful outfit off and put on my gown and get in the kitchen and start cooking this shit. That's what I'm about to do. Okay? So, the thing is that as a parent, we supposed to protect and guide our children. Okay? Outside forces are not supposed to get in on you, mama. Okay? Because you are the one that is protecting children. I'm just saying. That's right. That's right, Trey. And those coupons, yes, that's right. So, no, I think, Simone, whenever you ready, baby, you do what it do. Whenever you ready, you do what it do. Nobody should force you to do anything. When you ready, you do what it do. And if you not ready, it is what it is. That's it. It is what it is. Now, what I do suggest is that you do still forgive her. You do still forgive her, right? But you can forgive and not have a relationship with somebody. You can. You can forgive and not have a relationship with somebody. Now, you have a valid reason not to have a relationship with this woman. You do. She toxic. You have people who mad with their mama for foolishness. And they get nasty with their mama for no reason. Okay? And then when they mama gets sent on to glory, then they boo-hooing and crying and falling all over the casket and this and that. Now that's stupid. You know, you got a lot of people who mad with their mama for stupid stuff. Okay? Their mama never let no harm come to them. Their mama always took care of them. They saw their mama from beginning. From the beginning, the mama was there. You got kids that's mad with their mama that they think their mama did one thing wrong and they can't forgive their mama. That's stupid right there. But this right here, okay, Simone has a valid reason. Forgive her and move on, baby. Continue to move on. Forgive her and continue to move on. That's all you can do. Now, check this out. We're going to say shout out to Dr. Omar. Because Dr. Umar, he doing something. He doing something up here with these Dems. But I got a problem with it, too, because I want to know, did he get that money? I want to know, did he get that money? Check this out. This is what he said.
Black vote ain't for sale no more. Black vote ain't for sale. We bartering on business. We standing on business. Bring us some tangibles or get out of my face. Ricky Smiley, I love you. But crying on the radio for Kamala Harris, my brother, that's an all-time low. Don't do that again, Ricky Smiley.
Right.
Don't you get on your radio show and cry for Kamala. Don't you do that, my brother. If you want to cry for Kabama Harris, if you want to cry for Kabama Harris, you do that in the privacy of your house. But if we're going to be honest, Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley, and I love you both.
Oh, Lord.
No hate to my big brothers. But if we're going to be honest, Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey, y'all only carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Can we please be honest?
Let's be honest.
Can we see? I want y'all to understand, overstand, and understand what King Kong is talking about.
Okay, now.
Y'all carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Kamala Harris and the Democratic plantation is paying you celebrities, paying you to shame black people into voting. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of that vote.
We not.
Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of the vote, but they being paid, y'all being bought. They offered me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. I don't want your money, but we can definitely do the interview. They offered me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. Yes, we can do the interview. Keep your damn money. King Kong consciousness ain't for sale. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. Don't come to me with no propositions for money. I don't live for no money. I'm not one of these goofy ass rappers whose whole life is nothing but what you can buy and own. You dealing with real African DNA. This is real ancestral energy over here. I'm not no Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey. You don't drop no check off and say get the Negroes to the plantation on November the 4th. You don't drop no check off and say get the Negroes to the plantation. Black.
He said drop the check off and get the Negroes to the plantation. He wrong for that, but it's true. It's true. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. FBA says her mother chose crack over them. Those kids went through it. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Anybody who grew up in a crack house, you know those kids, they went through some shit. They saw a lot of shit. So I don't blame Simone. I don't. Because I understand what she been through. Okay. Broken Tradition said, check this out. Broken Tradition said that, let me get it up there. Broken Tradition said, the Biden administration approached me to make paid content saying how much Biden had great. Okay, I declined it. Oh, that's nasty, BT. That's nasty. I'm glad they ain't asked me, because Lord knows I would have, BT, you better than me, because you know what I would have done? I would have got up there, right? I would have said, I would have said Biden is an amazing president. I would have been rolling my eyes. Y'all know we talk with our eyes, right? Y'all know we talk with our eyes. Black folk, y'all know we talk with our eyes. I would have been talking to y'all with my eyes, but I've been saying some other bullshit out my mouth. I'd have been talking just like that. I would say, yes, Biden is an amazing president like this. Roll my eyes like this. And I would be like, just like this, right? Looking up and shit. BT, I'm telling you, BT, I sure would have been doing that shit. I would have been doing it. And I would have went on and cashed that check. I would have did it, BT. I would have been looking at it like, yeah, Biden is the amazing president. He's so good, this and that. He did all this. And then I would have told everybody, all y'all colored Negroes, get down there to the Democrat plantation. That's what I would have said. BT, you better than me, baby. You better than me, because I damn sure would have done that shit. TCP said I'm over here cracking the hell up. Yes, I sure would have, damn it. Yes, I would have. BT, they know who to ask. Because I sure would have did a whole clowning. I did a whole clowning section. I ain't lying one bit. I'm telling you right now. I ain't lying. I said, y'all colors, that's right. Shout out to Messy Vashon, because I'm using her words. I would have said, y'all colors, get down into that plantation on November 5th. Get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. Slave Master said, get out there and vote now. Oh my God, no. Ooh, that's terrible. Okay, so now I want y'all to hear something. Okay, D.L. Hughley put this out. He said he tired of y'all Negroes talking about Kamala Harris' record. Okay, her record being a prosecutor. He tired of y'all, so he put out the truth. Now y'all tell me if this sound like the truth.
I ain't voting for Kamala Harris for president. What has that lady ever did for black people? Watch this. What has Kamala Harris ever did for black people?
Kamala Harris has undertaken several initiatives and actions that have aimed to benefit Black Americans, both as a U.S. Senator and as Vice President. As a U.S. Senator, advocating for criminal justice reform. First Step Act. Harris supported the bipartisan First Step Act, which aimed to reform the criminal justice system, including reducing mandatory minimum sentences for nonviolent drug offenses, which disproportionately affect Black communities. Anti-lynching legislation. Harris co-sponsored the Justice for Victims of Lynching Act, which aimed to make lynching a federal hate crime. Justice and Policing Act. Harris co-authored this comprehensive police reform bill, which includes measures to ban chokeholds, establish a national database of police misconduct, and end qualified immunity for law enforcement officers. Harris introduced the LIFT, Livable Incomes for Families Today, the Middle Class Act, which proposed a tax credit that would benefit low and middle income families, including many Black families. Rent Relief Act. Harris introduced legislation aimed at providing rent relief to families spending more than 30% of their income on rent, benefiting many Black Americans facing housing affordability issues. As Vice President, Harris has supported and advocated for measures within the American Rescue Plan, which included significant funding for Black-owned businesses, expanded the child tax credit, and provided direct financial support to families disproportionately affected by the pandemic, including Black Americans. Harris has championed the Black Maternal Health Momnibus Act, which addresses the Black maternal health crisis through investments in social determinants of health, funding for community-based organizations, and improvements in data collection and research. Harris has been a vocal advocate for the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act and the For the People Act, aimed at protecting and expanding voting rights, particularly for communities of color. Harris has worked to secure increased funding for historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, recognizing their critical role in providing education and opportunities for Black students. These efforts reflect her ongoing commitment to addressing issues that disproportionately impact Black Americans.
Okay. All right, y'all. Class is in session. BT, thank you for the $4.99. Jay LaRaw, thank you for the 3 months membership. I appreciate you, sir. So let's get into it. Now, all that right there that they had, that's an AI, okay? Now, more than likely, this person who got the video rocking, they were paid. Somebody sent them all this stuff, and they said, here's the talking points, and we want you to release this on your social media page. This is a content creator, okay? And D.L. Hughley took it from them and placed it on his page. So that's what it is. Yes, that's what it is. It sounds like a whole bunch of word salad mixed into one, okay? And they want us to dissect the word salad and stuff like that. But she said from her own mouth, I'm just not going to make I'm going to say it wrong. I'm just not going to make an agenda, okay? I'm just not going to make an agenda for color folk, okay? I'm just not going to do something for y'all ninjas, okay? I'm just not going to do something for y'all ninjas, okay? That's what she said. So where did all this come from? Where did all this come from? I just want to know that. The anti-lynching bill got me. Yes, I want to know about that one too. I want to know about that one too. I don't understand that part. Why do y'all want us to vote for this woman so bad? Why do y'all? All y'all big wigs that's in social media, all y'all black folk that's in social media, all y'all famous people, why do y'all want us to vote for this woman? Because she's a part of the Divine Nine, okay? Because she's a part of the Divine Nine. Because y'all all got this secret group going on and shit. So y'all want us to be, we gonna vote her in. Let me share something with you. If she make it into the White House, and the Electoral College, because our vote don't really mean shit. I just want to let y'all know when it comes to the president, okay? I just want to let you know. If the Electoral College let her in that White House, okay? If they let her in that White House, I'm going to be shocked. I will be shocked. I ain't going to sit up here and lie to you. Because her record is not good. Okay? Her record is not good. I'm sorry. If we just went on her record alone, she wouldn't qualify. She wouldn't qualify. If we just went by her record alone, all the shit that she has done, okay? All the shit that she has done to the black community. I'm just saying. Because we like to talk about, everybody say, well, she jailed a lot of black men. She jailed so many black men, this and that. But when you get to the brass task of everything, right? All these black men that were jailed were under another prosecutor. But check this out. Check this out, y'all. Check this out, y'all. But she held them, though. She held them. So under her reign, they were held. Let's understand that part. They said she didn't lock up a lot of black men like they said that she did, right? But the problem is she held them. This young man gonna dissect this for me. I want y'all to listen to him real good. Check this out.
All right, y'all. So last time I'm gonna say this. Somebody sent me another clip today of somebody saying, Kamala Harris only locked up 45 people for marijuana. All right, now, you should feel insulted for being lied to. It wasn't that she only locked up 45 people. Maybe 45 people she only put in prison. Keyword prison. So what would happen was, before you went to prison, they would arrest you for a little bit of weed or some weed or whatnot. And while you in county jail...
He's right. He's right, because they had did this to my brother many times, my baby brother, who always in and out of this pipeline. Okay, they will work out a deal with you, right? Work out a deal with you. Say this is what you're gonna get if you plead this. Mind you, I'm gonna share something with you. The judge could go rogue and say that they don't want to take that deal. The judge can just hit you with something. It's not that he has to take the understanding from the prosecutor. The judge can go rogue and say, nah, this is what you gonna get. Okay? I just want us to put that out there. So she held these people. You know, once they lock you up, they can hold you. And you could be there for months. They can hold you. You could lose your job, lose everything. They can hold you for months in jail. I'm just saying that's what they can do. Once they got you on a charge, they can hold you for months and keep saying it's court, it's court, it's court, because that's what they did to my brother. It's court, it's court. He was in jail for like 2 years before they sent him to court. He was in jail for like 2 years before they sent him to court. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So she didn't put these people in prison, but she held them. She held them. Okay? And you know what? Maybe that was her tactic. Maybe that's why the way she did it, because she knew her end game was to the White House. Maybe that was her tactic. She said, I can't have all these people under my belt. Because the walk to the White House is not that, oh, a year ago you knew you was going to the White House. It wasn't even 5 years ago you knew you was going to the White House. This is like a 10 to 15 year mark that you already know you're going to the White House. Okay? You already know you're going to land there. Okay? Let's act like we understand this. It's not by chance that people become the president of the United States. It is not by chance. Do you hear me? It is not by chance for you to work in DC. It is not by chance. So the thing is that these people got jailed under her watch. They got jailed under her watch. And she held them. Okay? She held them. But got prison time under another prosecutor. So she just jailed them and kept them there. And you know, going in front of a judge can take 2 years, 3 years. It can take a long time before you go and see the judge. It depends on how they put it in. Because it depends on them. Let's act like we understand. Let's go into it.
Before you go to trial, that's if you go to trial, they'll offer you a deal. They'll say, look, all right, you're 19 years old, you got a kid out there, either you can plead guilty, we're going to give you a felony and 3 years probation and let you go tomorrow. Or you can stay and fight it, and we're going to recommend 3 years. Most people fighting them cases end up losing them cases. So innocent or not, you're like, okay, I'm a young man. I'm just going to take that probation, whatever. Most of the time, the probation and the felony ended up turning into prison. But once you had the felony and you were in the system, you couldn't get student aid because you had a drug felony. You couldn't go get certain apartments. You couldn't be a fireman, a detective. There were all type of jobs and things you cannot do because now you're in a different form of prison. You're a felon. Okay? So the real question is, how many people did she put in the system? Stop letting them manipulate y'all.
In the
all right,
system,
y'all.
I love what
so last time I'm going to say this.
I can't even pronounce his name correctly. I'm going to mess it up. Okay? Now, somebody just came in here, so they didn't watch the whole video. And let's see. Okay, I see what you put in here. If you defend an absent mother, you are part of the reason why our community is broken and no one wants to marry our women. Now, my title is clickbait. And because you don't rock with me, you don't know how I do my content. My title is clickbait. We just did a whole smoke session, baby. You missed it. So you'll have to go back to the beginning. All right, you have to go back to the beginning and see what we said. All right, honey. I would never sit up here and agree that that makes sense. No, I don't. I could never be on the mother side. I'm on the daughter side. I'm on Simone's side. That's just clickbait. I always do shit like that. It's clickbait. So now I want y'all to hear something else that is true, but people get mad about it all the time. Okay. I said it a couple days ago. I said just like this. Black women, right? Y'all Bible thumpers. Let's break this down. Y'all are pastors' concubines. I said this a lot. Okay? I said this a lot. You are pastors' spiritual concubines. And Dr. Umar gonna break that down for me. Y'all listen to Dr. Umar.
Black church caters to the black woman. And the reason the black church caters to the black woman is because the black woman is the provider. She has more income and education than the man. So they're looking at this financially. They also have a vested interest in her never getting married. The pastor is the metaphorical husband of all the single women in the community. I'm not saying he's sleeping with them. I'm saying he's keeping them so distracted with Jesus that they never find a husband, and that's the way he wants it to stay. Because if she finds a husband, she won't have as much time to be donating to the church. So the black church benefits from single motherhood. They don't want our sisters married because their pockets would go down.
Because we know that the husband will govern over the money. You can't just go spend house money on nonsense. Like, you'll get some. I remember when I was younger, you'll hear women say, "Oh, I gotta get past $1,000 for his anniversary. I gotta get past $1,000 for his anniversary." Cause you want to be so happy when you bring that card up to pastor and you say, "Pastor, this is for your anniversary." He's smiling and everything. He's so happy because this is your spiritual husband. Pastor is the spiritual husband. Just like every woman who marries, she always want to make her husband happy. The ones who love their husband. Because I listen. For y'all who don't love your husbands, y'all the problem. Okay? Because I know for my husband, when my husband is angry with me, I feel sad. And I be trying to make him happy. You know what I'm saying? Or try to fix what I did wrong. Because I like to please him. Just like how y'all be out there trying to please the pastor, okay? Get up there and do that showboat in front of the church. I do the same thing, but I do the showboat in the house, okay? And that's the thing. And if the pastor really told y'all the truth about the Bible, all y'all would be married. If pastor really told y'all the truth about the Bible, all y'all supposed to be married. But because, Kurt said that bullshit a couple days ago, y'all gonna run with that shit. Because Kurt said everybody ain't supposed to be married. Okay? Everybody ain't supposed to be married. Okay? And y'all gonna run with that shit and think it makes sense. But that's not true. See, he didn't finish the rest. If you don't want to get married, right? And it's your right. It's your right. You don't have to get married. It's your right. It say it in the Bible. You don't have to. But you have to commune with God. You have to stay as pure as the day you were born. Yes, I said it. It's nasty, right? But you got to stay as pure as the day you were born, baby. That's what it's supposed to be, all right? Let's act like we understand. You got to stay as pure as the day you were born, honey, okay? That means no swinging from the chandelier, and there better not be no little baby kids running around you and shit. I'm just letting you know. That's the truth, damn it. That's the truth. That's right, Loss. That's the truth. Say it, Loss. That's right. Ain't no 20 in the front and 40 in the back. You can't do none of that. Shout out the Lost in Translation podcast. That's right. You can't do none of that, damn it. All right? So when Kirk said that, he should have told the whole truth. Because if you are lusting after a woman and a woman is lusting after a man, right? It's better to marry than to burn. That's what it is. That means you ain't supposed to be lusting. You might as well just go get married. You might as well go get married. Because he trying to teach y'all something that didn't make sense. Y'all already out here fucking doing nonsense already. And he trying to give you something to co-sign it. Oh, well, everybody ain't supposed to get married. That's right. Everybody ain't supposed to get married. Everybody ain't supposed to get married. But fucking, right? But fucking is for married people. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? When you hold your chest after you done got it off with your husband or your wife, okay? And you hold your chest, that right there is the sign to let you know that that shit was good. That's the sign to let you know that that shit was good. Let's talk about it, damn it. Let's talk about it. Only married people supposed to be fucking. Let's talk about it. Okay? You gotta pass. You gotta pass. If Yahweh break the sky right now, okay, let's talk about it. If he break the sky right now, you up in your room doing something with your wife or your husband. Okay? God only gonna tell you to get dressed, put some clothes on. That's it. That's it. That's it. If we want to be truthful, that's what it is. You're not gonna get punished. Nothing gonna happen. Nothing is going to happen at all. Nothing gonna happen. He gonna say, y'all, let's go. That's it. That's it. Stop what y'all doing. Let's go. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying, you're not gonna be punished. Okay? You're not gonna be punished. He might even tell you, he might even say, let me wait till they finish and then I'll come in. I'm just saying. Because he designed you to do that. He designed you to do that. You designed to do that with your wife and with your husband. You're not designed to be out here screwing people and you're not married to them. You wasn't designed for that. Okay? So that's the thing he messed up on right there, telling y'all that. Okay? Yes, Kurt been switched up. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He done, listen, when he said he did his most greatest hits in the studio, buck naked, right? This gospel music, y'all. This gospel music. When he said he did his most greatest hits, buck naked, okay, in the studio, that's when I knew I had lost my mind. I said, wait a minute. Because I had to hear it again. I said, did I just lose my mind? Wait a minute. But he said it. He said he was in the studio, his best hits, in the studio, booty butt naked. Okay? Booty butt naked. And I said, I thought I lost my mind. Because when I heard it, I was like, wait a minute. Did I just lose my mind? Did he say that? Did he say that? I said, wait a minute, did I lose my mind? Because y'all know stomp. Let's not act like we don't understand that part. Y'all know stomp, right? Okay? And you know you got to stomp your foot every time you hear that song. Like stomp. Y'all remember, right? I just want to know. Y'all remember, right? When he used to have that song stomp, right? Okay? Can you imagine this man booty? I can't even listen. I said, no. Ain't no way. Okay? Yes, December said he lost his mind, but December, I had to say, did I lose my mind? Because I didn't know if he said that or not. I was like, wait a minute, he didn't say that. I had to rewind it back. I said, oh, shit, he said that shit? No. So, yeah, now that's when I knew something was wrong with him. Yes, honey. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Yes, Maya, I had to, baby, I had fell out, honey. Now, shout out to Grown Man Talking. Shout out to this brother. Red Pill Awareness dropped this on his social media page. And one of the brothers that's talking is he rocks on Black Men Unfiltered Network. Okay? He rocks in on Black Men Unfiltered Network. Shout out to the professor. I want y'all to hear what this woman said and how the professor came in and he just tore it apart, honey. It was so good. Check this out, y'all.
Because if I'm marrying a man, if my man says to me, I'm putting this ring on your finger and these are my expectations, that I'm going to tell you how to jump and how high and what to wear and when to eat and all this other stuff, I'll be like, take your ring back, sir. Thank you.
That's an extreme. But Professor, go ahead.
No, I appreciate Uma, and she's definitely shed a light on some things, and I realized that men to women don't mean anything. We don't, because when you go to work, you don't wear those scantily clad clothes. If you did, you get sent home. So they'll listen to the boss, the colonizer that's paying them, but they won't listen to the man that's marrying them. So I see where we stand now. So I appreciate that perspective, because they definitely tell you what you can and cannot wear to work, and you definitely comply to that. So I appreciate that perspective. I thank you.
Because
shout out to the professor. Shout out to the professor. Hey, Big E, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. 18, what's up, baby? It's good to see you. Listen, professor is right. Did you hear what this woman said? Did y'all hear it? Let's play it one more time.
Because if I'm marrying a man, if my man says to me, I'm putting this ring on your finger and these are my expectations, that I'm going to tell you how to jump and how high and what to wear and when to eat and all this other stuff, I'd be like, take your ring back, sir. Thank you.
Take your ring back, sir. Take your ring back, sir. But all the things that she explained, her boss tell her. Her boss tell her when it's time for them to eat lunch. Her boss tell her when it's time for them to leave. Am I right? Her boss tell her even where to park her car at. Am I right? Her boss tell her what kind of clothes she could wear to work. Her boss tell her when to finish a project at work. Am I right? Her boss gives her all these directives. Am I right? He does, right? So if your husband or soon-to-be husband give you directives, shouldn't you follow it? It's to protect you. If he say to you, let's get out of here, I see something wrong here, you gonna get up there and argue with him about it, or you gonna go? It's true. All of y'all ain't supposed to be married. It's true. All of y'all don't understand the assignment of being a wife. All of y'all don't know how to talk to your husband. Even when times is hard, you don't know how to hug him and tell him it's gonna be all right. Or tell him God got us, God see us, we gonna be all right. We gonna make it through. A lot of y'all don't know how to talk like that. So all of y'all ain't meant to be wives, you know? All of y'all not. Y'all not. But I'm going to share something with you. If you believe that you're not meant to be a wife, then you better be as pure as the day you were born. That's what you're supposed to be. If you know in your heart you can't be no wife, you're supposed to be as pure as the day you were born. Let's talk about it. Because Professor is right. We don't value our men. We don't. But how is it other races of women can see the value in our men? Ain't that crazy? They can see the value in our men, but we can't see the value in our men. And then y'all complain about other races is taking our men, but we don't even respect them when they're here. We don't respect them when they're here. Take heed if there's nothing going to, let me see. Let me repeat it. Let me do it one more time. Hold on. Take heed if they're not going to be wives, what else is there to be? Oh, that's nasty. Because y'all don't believe in being as pure as the day, that you was born. So you just gonna be a hoe. Malik said, put your glasses on. I know. Don't start, Malik. Don't start. Because Green Beans ain't here. I ain't see him. He always got something to say about my glasses. Don't start. I was trying. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Listen, it is what it is now. I want y'all to listen to this real quick. Something else from Red Pill Awareness. This young woman dropped this, and I want y'all to listen real good. Take heed to the message, baby. Listen to this.
So somebody said that providers are going to be more controlling. Yeah, probably goes with the territory for two reasons. One, a provider can probably get any woman he wants. So why would he want a typical woman that's for the streets? He's not going to go for that. He wants to upgrade. Okay, a woman that like to be at home. Okay. a mature, calm woman that ain't into running the streets no more, if she ever was. Second of all, if you're making that kind of investment in a person, you like to protect your investment. You can't protect your investment with some wild woman out in the streets, want to go on girls' trips and put all her business on live and on the gram. You cannot. That's your investment walking around doing some wild shit. You can't put up with that. So you women who want a provider, y'all ain't ready. Y'all are not ready because you want to be out in the streets. So just be out in the streets. Don't worry about it. Save all the providers for me, okay? Because all I want is to be at home with a glass of champagne in my hand, you know, cooking my family some lobster tails and some filet mignon and an apron and nothing else. Okay, you can't cook naked. Okay, an apron and some heels.
You can't cook naked.
So y'all already know how I feel about girls' trips. That ain't happening. I don't want brunches. I don't want nights out. I don't want to bar hop with my girls. I don't have no girls. I don't even have any daughters. That's how much I don't like hanging out with girls. Give me a provider any day. Thank you.
I love what she said. Now, Law said this is Ebony. Okay, so I didn't know who it was. Okay, so shout out to Ebony because she dropped those gems, honey. She dropped them and she left no crumbs. Yes, honey. That's what they say. You leave no crumbs. That's the the word. You leave no crumbs. She did good. I'm sorry. She did good, and I loved it and everything. But you know what? This is what we do. This is what we believe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay? It's crazy. You would rather listen to your boss than your husband. And then some of y'all would rather listen to the pastor than your husband. Because even when your husband give you a direct order, you know what you'll say? I got to talk to my pastor first. I got to talk to my pastor first. And then I'm going to share something else with you that Ebony didn't mention. Say you and your husband are taking care of the house together. Because it's supposed to be a one-pot system. But y'all taking care of the house together, right? And you make more than him. Okay? Let's talk about it. You make more than him. This is for my sisters. Is he still the king of the household? Only my sisters answer this question. Is he still the king of the household? If you make more than him, if you make more than him, is he still the king of the household? I love my lionesses. I love y'all so much. Oh my God. Shout out to the Crimsonites. I love my lionesses. Oh my God. Go ahead, girls. Go ahead. That's what we talking about. Corey Joe, how are you? It's good to see you. Now, that is right. He is still the king. That is correct. Even if you make more than him, he's still the king. Why is he still the king? Because you make more than him. Because these stupid women out here now, these ones that they crazy, that they cray, they'll tell you that he not the king. No, he's still the king. He is still the king. Because being the king come with some certain duties, okay? It come with some certain duties. That's right. That's right, Malik. From birth, damn it. Say it, Malik. That's right. Corey Joe, sir, thank you. Thank you for the 5 membership, the 5 gift memberships. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. So, my sisters, I love what y'all said. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Yes, Tara, listen, I appreciate all of y'all. Tara, thank you, baby. He's still the king. He is. I love that. My sisters, my lionesses, I love y'all. Thank you so much. Preach the truth. Well, say the truth, because we don't preach. Say the truth. And I appreciate that. Marriage can be. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Listen, guys, I just want to share that with y'all today that Simone Biles' mother is the true victim. That's what I want to share with y'all today. She is the true victim. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's the true victim because that's how social media will play it. But all the hurt and torment and the wickedness Simone and her siblings went through. Mm. People from the outside will always tell you to let go. People from the outside will always tell you to let go. But I will tell you, because I'm from the outside looking in, and even though I've been through the same thing, I will tell you to forgive. But I will tell you to move on. Forgive and move on. The forgiveness is for you. It's not for anybody else. The forgiveness is for you to let your heart just release that pain. The forgiveness is for you. It's not for anybody else, baby. And whatever Simone decided to do with the relationship with her mother, let it be on her own terms. Nobody should guilt that baby into wanting to be with her mama. Because her mama's still smoking that crack. Allegedly. That's what it looked like, though, to me. And I'm looking at the mama face in the videos. It looked like she's still doing it. But I got to say allegedly because you don't want to get sued. Okay. Guys, we done for today. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate you. JV, you came too late for calling me Aunt Your Mama. I have been called worse. So now we are done for today. Much love to everybody. Thank you for coming to rock with me. Thank you to all the newcomers that came as well. I'm getting to see y'all more, and I appreciate y'all for coming to rock with me in the morning. If you like the message, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, please donate to the page as well. You can donate through Cash App, Super Chat as well. If you're interested in doing it. If you're not, that's fine. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button if you can. I appreciate you. Also, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. If you're interested, the links are in my bio on YouTube. All you got to do is just scroll to the top and you will see all the links there. Okay. Also, another thing too, if you want to buy merch from us, okay, YouTube make me sell merch. I see these cups. YouTube makes me sell merch. So they got hoodies, cups, mugs, water bottles, bags, all that good stuff, book bags, everything. Okay. Hey Daniel, what's going on, baby? So, and CDT Beast, what's going on, honey? So, also don't forget if you want to go there, scroll to the top of the page, you will see shop or store. Rock out in here and check it out. Also, shout out to Black Man Unfiltered. Thank you, A-Team. I appreciate you, baby. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered Network. He will be rocking it out on Barbershop. Barbershop is today, y'all. Come and check out Barbershop on Black Man Unfiltered Network. The brothers, y'all gonna love the conversation. He always have it lit over there, okay? 7 days a week. Shout out to Lost in Translation Podcast as well. Y'all go rock out on Lost in Translation Podcast. Lost in Translation Podcast as well. Both of those brothers are somebody problem. You hear me? Both of those brothers are somebody problem. Okay? Y'all, much love to you all. I appreciate y'all. Grace, embrace the grace. Go rock out on her channel as well. Like and subscribe to her page. Also, Mrs. O Show, like and subscribe to her page as well. Please do not forget the Seds. Shout out to the Seds. Mrs. Mr. He Said and Mrs. She Said. Rock out with them as well. Do not forget, as we all know, most of us are Crimsonites over here anyway. So we all gonna go rock out over at Crimson Cure. You know she on already. So Ryan, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you. This is a healing session. Forgive and move on in my life by oh wow. My life be die by. What? I don't. Okay. Well, you mean forgiveness. Okay. I'm probably reading it wrong, Ryan, but I thank you, baby, for the $9.99 super chat. This is a healing session. That's what I'll take it like that. Forgiveness and move on with my life. I understand. Forgiveness and move on with your life, baby. Everybody have a wonderful day. Take heed to the message. And I'll see y'all later. See you tomorrow, God willing. All right? Take heed to the message, honey.